Direct to you via the miracle of the World Wide Web, featuring both kinds of cranberry sauce. It's time for the hot new comedy show sweeping the nation, The Suggestion Box. Starring Danny ROQUE, Denny Siegel, Tom Carrozza, Jane Brucker, Dylan White, Karen Bond. And now, a man on his 7th round of leftovers, Paul Carganilla.
Oh, and those leftovers, they don't get worse. They just keep getting better every time, every meal. Dinner, breakfast, lunch. We'll do it all again. Welcome to the Suggestion Box. Thanksgiving weekend, Friday night. Thank you for being here with us on the Vaudacity Network. So excited to bring you an hour of top-level improv comedy from across the nation. Thank you for joining us. If you are joining us, let everybody else, all your friends who might like, I don't know, great quality entertainment, let them know this is happening right now for the next hour. And of course, as they say, somebody mentioned on Facebook today, laughing burns calories, right? A ton of them. So get in here. Let's work off those Thanksgiving dinners and all that leftover, all those leftovers. Also, jump in, jump out, jump in, jump in, jump out, jump back into the live chat here on the YouTubes. That'll burn some calories, and it'll also help us as we need suggestions in our YouTube suggestion box for the improv show here this evening. So happy to be here with all these talented performers. And Sam just introduced him. Thank you so much, Producer Sam. Producer Craig in the wings, thank you for all your help backstage. And cast, jump on in here. Give it up for our cast here tonight. We're going to play our warm-up game. This evening we're playing light bulbs. Let's hear for Karen Bond, Tom Carrozza, Danny ROQUE, Dylan White, Jane Brucker, Denny Siegel. Now what we need from you, the audience, is a list of occupations, jobs, and the cast here is going to make up, or not even just jobs, but maybe titles, something that somebody is, something that, you know, defines a person, and they'll make up the joke 99, I'm sorry, my head, how many, whatever that is, does it take to screw in a light bulb? And that's how we're going to warm up this evening. The first one I see from Emily Thatcher. Emily, thank you for being such an amazing supporter of the show every week. Really appreciate you. Emily Thatcher threw in marine biologist. How many marine biologists does it take to screw in a light bulb? Cast. Danny.
You're muted.
You're muted, Danny.
Muted, Danny.
You're muted.
I'm sorry you missed that. It was fantastic.
Go again.
Only one. If he has an octopus helping him.
Ah, very good.
Denny.
How many marine biologists does it take to change a light bulb?
How many? How many?
One, because it usually just goes swimmingly. If you're British, you get that if you're British.
Jane?
How many marine biologists does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
Many.
None, because it takes 5,000 years for them to get recycled.
How many marine biologists does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
Many.
Only one, but it's very dangerous because he has wet hands.
Oh.
Oh, good one, Denny.
How many French marine biologists does it take to change a light bulb?
Ooh.
How many?
Yeah.
2. Cousteau. Jacques Cousteau.
How many marine biologists does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
Only one, but he does a subpar job.
Hey!
Jane,
How
Brock.
many marine biologists does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How
How
many?
many?
It takes 4 and 6 of them to turn them around, cut all around because they're tanked.
Very good.
How many marine biologists does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
Plankton. Denny.
How many megalomaniac marine biologists does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
Well, 1, but he thinks he's so important, he turns it on and then he says, SeaWorld?
Karen.
How many marine biologists does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
Like 10? Because those lighthouse light bulbs are really big.
They're really
They're so big.
Jane.
How many marine biologists does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
How many?
Tons of them because they keep getting electrocuted.
Oh, sad but true.
Stage techs. How many techies? Stage techs. Denny.
How many stage techs does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
How many?
1. Thank you, 1.
How many stage techs does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
How many?
10, but only one does it, yet they're all getting union pay.
Woo!
Jane.
How many sound techs does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
How many?
Many.
It takes just one because he's always trying to get up there in the light.
Danny.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Danny, you're muted.
How many stage techs does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
Many.
3. All of them saying, "Are you sure that's my job?"
Karen.
How many stage techs does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
How
How
many?
many?
15, because each of them is afraid of getting in the spotlight.
Ooh.
Ah.
How many stage techs does it take to change a light bulb?
How
How
many?
many?
13, but they are all miserable.
Jane, did you have one?
I'm sure. How many stage techs does it change to change a light bulb?
How
many?
How many?
None, because all the theaters are dark because of COVID.
Oh.
Oh.
Wah, wah.
Dylan, you want to close out this category?
Do I?
Too sad.
you?
Yeah.
Did you have one?
I don't have one.
Oh, I thought you did.
I already had
Ring
one.
it, baby, ring it.
All right. Let's do. What are the people that work at nail polish salons?
Polishers.
Manicurists.
Manicurists. How many manicurists does it take?
Ooh.
How many manicurists does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How
How
many?
many?
How many?
Just one, but you got to wait an hour.
Danny.
How many manicurists does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How
None.
many?
How
many?
many?
God bless America. I'm on, right?
Yes.
Yes.
What was the punchline?
I said none. Ruin these nails.
Jane.
How many, what is it, manicurists does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
How many?
How many?
Just 2 if you throw in a pedicure.
Tom.
How many manicurists does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
Many.
How many?
1, but she does it real slow.
Denny.
How many manicurists does it take to change in a light bulb?
How many?
How many?
No, they like to leave the lights off when you're going to make a cutie call.
Ooh.
Oh.
Karen.
How many manicurists does it take to change a light bulb?
How
How
many?
How
many?
many?
3, 1 to do the work, and 2 to yell at you for chewing your nails.
How many manicurists does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
How many?
1, but you better watch it because she might give you the finger.
Ooh.
How many manicures does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
How many?
4, 1 to change it, and 3 to give it a really kooky name.
Danny.
How many manicures does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
How many?
Many.
4. But they really nail it.
Wow.
Denny.
This is similar to James. How many manicures does it take to change a light bulb?
How
How
many?
many?
It only takes one, but it takes forever because she can't decide between Snow Mountain white, translucent clear, or effervescent bun tan.
How many manicures does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How
How
many?
Hey,
Just one. I do it quick. I do it for you. You want anything else? You want spider web? You want flour? No?
I do want spider webs.
It's like,
How
how many manicures does it take to change a light bulb?
many?
None. There's no manicurists here. Raid! Raid!
All right. Well, that was a good warm up. Give it up for our cast here tonight. That's the light bulbs game, invented here on the show. Next game we're gonna play is called the ABC Challenge. This is a game. For this game, we need a location from the audience, a location. And playing this game tonight will be our very own Denny Siegel and Jane Brucker. Give it up for Denny and Jane. Now, the point of this game is they're going to play out a scene in which every next line of dialogue in the scene starts with the next subsequent letter of the alphabet. So we also need a letter from you guys, too. So a location and a letter. And they're going to play out that scene all the way through the 16 letters of the alphabet. As soon as it comes back around, the scene will be over. I'm joking. All 36 letters of the alphabet. All right, this scene takes place at the Eiffel Tower, starting with the letter P. Here's ABC Challenge, taking place at the Eiffel Tower, starting with the letter P.
Paris in the springtime. I'm glad we finally made it this year.
Queen. Can I call you my queen now that we're married? Queen.
Romantic lady.
So I just wanted to say that when I was a little girl, I used to imagine that my honeymoon would be in Paris. I certainly never pictured you. And I never pictured having enough money to stay in the beautiful hotel we're in. And I just wanted to read you a poem that I wrote.
Oh, $1,000 a night hotel room, but I'm telling you, listening to a poem from you is going to be the Ritz.
Okay. I'm a little confused because we're speaking French. Understand me when I say that I have tried to capture the spirit of Paris.
Viva la poetry.
Well, I was just about to start, and then you threw me off my game, Queen.
You do seem to always want to have things just perfect before you do anything, I have to just say.
Zeus ruled Greece with an iron fist, and I've always studied the Greeks, and they had a lot of order. And I don't like surprises. So if I could just sort of start over without interruption, if that isn't too much a detail for you.
Applause.
Boy, that sounded sarcastic.
Come on, I was just trying to make a little joke. I don't want to, start a fight. We've got this beautiful view here. You've got a poem. I'm all ears.
Desiree, I feel like the moment has passed.
Eiffel Tower, beautiful view, woman I love. No fighting, okay?
Fine. It helps when you remind me that you love me. Okay, let me start again.
Go on.
How can I go on when you keep, I'm trying to, this is, I'm an introvert, okay? So every time I get enough speed to start, you
Interruptions are just my way of letting you know I'm paying attention.
Jesus, Desiree.
Jesus, did you take the the did you just take the Lord's name in vain?
Kidding. I was kidding.
Let
All
me
right, I'm
get
gonna
this
start-
straight. Let me just get this straight. You have a poem for me, and you want to be artistic here in Paris. You think it's so bohemian to be using bad language?
My croissant. I want to butter you with the oleo of my affection, dunk you in the hot steaming tea of my passion, and swallow you with all the fervor of a snake and a raw egg. The end.
No words. No words. You're talking about eating croissants in poetry and not expecting me to think that you're not doing something just really dirty and sullying this whole experience. We're supposed to see Notre Dame next.
Okay. For no discernible reason, my gut is that you and I don't have a lot of time to keep fighting. So I'm going to propose that we start this day over, go to Notre Dame, and let the world see how much we love each other.
Perry, ah, Perry.
Jane and Denny! And that beautiful story of love in old Paris. I loved the poem. We should do some sort of improv games where we write poems sometime. Oh, wait, we do.
We do.
Y'all
Yeah,
gotta come back week after week after week as we roll out the fun times. Give it up again for Denny and Jane. All right, our next game is the worst job interview. World's worst interviews. For this, we're going to invite the entire cast in here. What we need from the audience is a suggestion of an occupation. Throw an occupation into the chat for us to grab. And the idea here is that Tom is hiring. All cast members can jump in. Go ahead and jump in.
Actually, they should be off screen.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Just Tom jump in then.
Just me, yes, I'm
Yeah.
just here.
My bad.
It's
Ladies and
okay.
gentlemen, Tom Carrozza.
Hey, Paul Carganilla.
Tom is... Oh, that's me. I'm Paul Carganilla. I never say that on the show. But hi, I'm Paul Carganilla. Nice to meet you.
How about it, right?
Tom is interviewing for a job, and he's going to get some really, really great help from his assistant, Miss Pringle, in bringing in some candidates to apply for the job. And I love the first thing I saw when I looked over here, Christmas Elf. The job we're hiring for is Christmas Elf. And one by one, the candidates will come in, and we'll see how it goes. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, world's worst job interview.
Miss Springle. Yes, I've got to choose a new elf for the Christmas display today. Yes, today. You see, a lot of unexpected circumstances have arisen. Are there any candidates out there in the waiting room? Yes, well, please send in the first elf candidate in for this job. Let's see what happens. Wish me luck. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi. We're looking for a new elf for our Christmas display on the main floor.
Yeah. You looking for somebody to make shoes?
It's not impossible. Most of the time you just have to hop and dance around in a little striped costume giving out candy.
I know how to make shoes real good.
That is within the elfin realm, I grant you. But
You
it
need
being
Christmas shoes.
Hmm?
You need Christmas shoes.
Well, Christmas shoes. You know, the job is not that complicated, sir. We just need someone to pretend to be an elf while Santa interviews children.
Listen, I'm just me. I will always be me, and I will never try to be somebody else. I got a passion for shoemaking.
Okay. Well, you know what? We're going to do this again next year. Why don't you leave your resume with Miss Pringle outside the door?
You need shoes next year?
Oh, yeah, it could happen. Maybe even at Easter. I don't know. But thank you for coming.
Okay.
Go. Miss Pringle. Yes, is there anybody else out there to apply for the elf job? That man scared me. All right, we'll send them in. Ah, hello.
I am here. I heard the call for help and I arrived.
Ah, I see. So we're looking for an elf, for the main floor.
I am of the Mirkwood elves, and I volunteer my bow to help you in your quest.
Oh, ah. Um, it seems as though you're a genuine elf. I
Yes.
wasn't expecting that. We're just looking for someone to wear the costume and hop around a lot.
I am very fleet of foot.
Fleet of foot. There's a whimsy that goes with the job. A lot of laughing and giggling and happiness.
I will throw whatever you need me to throw into whatever volcano you require me to throw it into.
Have you had experience doing this in department stores?
Never. But I've never let that stop me, not in my 4,000 years on this world.
4,000 years? Well, you must be a member of AARP, I imagine. a little.
Whimsy. Ha ha ha.
Whimsy. Well, thank you. You know what? I can't say yes or no right now. We'll let you know. How about that?
Send a raven.
Raven. Oh my goodness, Miss Pringle. Is there anybody else out there who looks even remotely appropriate for this job? Please send them in. Thank you. Oh.
You have really low ceilings in here.
Well, you're large. I don't want to I don't want to be mean, but you look like you're about over 9 feet tall.
9.5.
9.5 feet
Yeah.
tall. Yeah, I'm sorry we don't have taller ceilings. Would you like? We're looking for an elf. Elves are typically.
Yeah, I can be an elf. What's wrong? Are you discriminating against me for height?
Oh no!
You're a heightist?
Oh, not at all.
I'm reporting this.
Don't report this. It's not about height. Oh, great. There's another Yelp review. Miss Pringle. Is there anybody else? Oh, she's here. Never mind. Hello.
I can't believe this. I'm here because I have to work now. And you have some effing Christmas ornaments I have to put up now?
Well, we're looking for someone who will spread Christmas cheer to the customers on the main floor of the department store. Do you think you could do that?
Well, first off, I have always come first in my jobs, and now that I'm not a first lady anymore, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this effing Christmas crap you've got all over the place.
Please, no swearing. This is a family store, and we really can't have expletives like that flying about.
You said this was the biggest Santa display. I want a recount.
All right, fine. If you leave your number with the front desk with Miss Pringle, we'll certainly keep you on the list. Would you? Yeah. All right. Go. Goodbye. Oh. Miss Pringle. Well, you better decide soon because it's going to start to show. Is anybody else out there? All right, well, send them in. Who knows? Maybe. Oh, hello. Yes. Hi. We're looking for an elf.
I know. I love the holidays. Let me just do a quick prayer. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Oh, I love Hanukkah so much. This is very exciting. I'm going to have the menorahs, and we're going to talk about the Hebraic tradition. This is going to make my parents so happy. When do I start?
Well, let me first describe the job a little further. You see, it's a Christmas pageant display.
Wait. I'm sorry. It's a Hanukkah what?
It's a Christmas display on the main floor of the department store. You see.
Do you mean all that stuff that came out of that New Testament that I don't read?
It's the beginning of the New Testament.
No. My book stops at the end of the Old Testament. No. This will not do. This will not do. It's a shanta.
All right. Well, I'll tell you something. We are planning a big Yom Kippur exhibit next fall. If you'd
What
be
is
interested.
wrong with you? Yom Kippur is a day of atonement, you schmuck. You know what? I don't need this. My Uncle Morty has a clothing store, and I'm gonna go see if I can't go over there and get something wholesale and maybe work there. You should burn in hell. Have a good day.
Oh my God. Miss Pringle, I'm certainly hoping there's at least one other person out there in the waiting room. Oh, hello. Hi. Welcome. We're looking for an elf for our department store, and I think you're muted. I'm not terribly sure, but I see that you're a little red doohickey next to... No, you're still muted, but I know you have a lovely face. That's up. Oh, here we go. Hi.
I sure hope this job works out better than my last one. My back is almost broken. Christmas kills me every year, trying to haul all those things and get them into people's mailboxes before the holiday starts.
Well, then you have had experience with Christmas cheer and spreading good feelings about it.
As long as I don't have to work with kids, because they like to chase me.
Oh, no, kids will be on Santa's lap. We need someone really to work with the moms, if you know what I mean.
Well, I can be your guy.
All right, you are hired. Thank you. We're going to bring you a contract.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Miss Pringle, sign him
I'll be in with Pringle shoes next week.
Yes.
Getting someone to work the moms. Yes. Where do we sign up? Wait. It's here for Tom, Miss Pringle, and all the players of that wonderful game. Love it. Next up, we're going to play a game called Blind Date. We need two numbers between the number 1 and the number 44. Between and including the numbers 1 and the number 44 for Blind Date. Playing tonight, going out on a blind date, are Danny and Karen. Karen and Danny, come on in. There he is. Now, Denny and Karen are going to be members, historic figures or fictional figures. I got a random list here, and we're going to pick based on your numbers. Oh, gosh, you guys have already filled it up. Here we go. First one from Kelsey Blaine Gibson is the number 5. That is going to Danny Roque, is going to be Ichabod Crane. Ichabod Crane is going to Danny Roque. And Emily and Dari said the number 37 next. That, like, they both said 37. That's weird. And though it is a man, I'm sure Karen can pull it off. Karen is going to play Sir Isaac Newton as Ichabod Crane and Isaac Newton.
Uh-huh.
The physics guy, right?
Apple?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. Go on a date. Ichabod Crane. Yes, Danny?
No, I'm talking to my date. Would you?
Oh, okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's Blind Date.
I've never been on a date with anybody that had a lump that big on their head, I have to tell you.
I dare say. I tried to get my big curly wig to cover it. I am terribly embarrassed that you can see it. Fluff my curls.
I'm so glad we're out to dinner. All my friends keep giving me a hard time about how skinny I am.
Oh, well, I dare say, speaking of heads, what's happening here?
Just trying something a little new.
Oh, well, you know what? Necessity is the mother of invention, and I dare say that I don't mind free thinkers and new thinkers.
Well, I hate to waste, and I'm not into making pies, so. What else are you going to do with the giant pumpkin?
Oh, yes, after the October season. Well, shall we order our meals?
I think that'd be a great idea.
I think I'll have an apple creme brulee, and why don't you throw it up in the air and see what happens? I'm not much to brag, but I did come up with a little theory. I don't know if you saw on my profile.
Oh yeah, talking about something that comes down really fast is all I remember. That's what caught my eye.
Yes. Now, in terms of dating, I do kind of go up and come down very fast. And I am embarrassed about that, but I hope that you'll be open to free thought, as I assume that you are from your head.
I certainly am.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I'm willing to try anything once, twice if I like it. I'd like to just get the pumpkin soup, please.
Well, aren't we both bragging a little bit here, aren't we?
No, we're just giving information to get to know each other, huh?
Well, I'd love to know a little bit about your dating experience. Are there any red flags that I should know about? I'm not very good at catching these things,
Well,
you know. They just
I
whip
hope,
right
I
by.
hope this date goes well enough to have a second one because I've never been on a second date.
Oh, is that right?
After the first kiss, a lot of women dump me. Fellas
Oh.
do. I'm open to anything.
Well, I think that I have 3 laws about such things, about how things go. And whenever there's a reaction, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So if the kiss doesn't go good, then maybe something else will.
I like the way you think.
Yes, yes.
And thinking is obviously what you do a lot of.
Yeah. Well,
I like a date that's down to earth, and I think you might be just the person for me.
yes, I do get down. I'm sad often. I've been lonely for quite some time. I'm a bit of ahead of my time, and I'm looking for someone to share my ostracism. People don't understand me, but I think that we could connect on that. Can I put my finger in you? Sorry if that was a forward question. I just want to see if there's anything in there, you know?
Well, I don't know. I hope you can be my little apple tart.
Do you mind?
No, go right ahead.
It might be a little early in the date for this, but
It's fine.
I just want to see.
Don't push too hard.
Sorry. It's empty. A bit of an airhead, I'd say.
Well, I think that's a little harsh.
Oh, terribly sorry. Well, you can poke around at me if you want. I don't mind one bit. Poke away.
Poke away.
Gray matter and applesauce.
That's it.
There's a blind date between Sir Isaac Newton and Ichabod Crane. Let's hear it for Danny and Karen. Can I put my finger in you? That's a blind date right there. All right, great job. That's a tough game, and they nailed it. I'm going to take a brief second to talk about what we've got going on here on the Vaudacity Network tomorrow night. Now, normally on Saturday nights, we have a great variety show with improv comedy, live music, and such. Tomorrow night, it's just music. It's a doubleheader, starting with an hour of music. We call it our Popular in School Jukebox. From 6 to 7, our cast members are going to sing songs that were popular while they were in school, because it's a little warm-up. Popular in School. Paving the way to our big musical tomorrow night. We're doing Wicked right here on the Vaudacity Network. Polly's online variety show cast is taking on one of the most favorite musicals of our generation. So many of our regular weekly members are coming in to sing some songs from the show, and it's going to be narrated by Frank Romeo, the one and only. He's back. It's been a while since we did a musical. Last one we did was Jekyll and Hyde. Before that, we did Into the Woods, The Greatest Showman, and Les Mis. But we're excited for Wicked tomorrow night. It's going to be a blast. Join us. Starts at 6 o'clock with the pre-show, and then Wicked starts at 7:30. And of course, if you are enjoying the show tonight, we're so glad you are. Please let your friends know. But also, let the cast know you appreciate them and their talents and time here this evening. You can get a pay what you can ticket and throw a tip in the tip jar to our cast. The link is at the bottom there on Venmo at Online Variety Show. It's also the same on PayPal if you have PayPal and not Venmo. You can just paypal.me/Online Variety Show. Anything you toss into that tip jar tonight will get split amongst the cast, and we appreciate it. As I mentioned earlier, our cast, Emily, we appreciate you every week. and everybody who tosses into the tip jar gives a little support for the cast who comes every week with a new show on Friday nights right here on the Vaudacity Network. And let's go ahead and jump back into the show, the second half. We're going to start with a game we like to call Broken News. What we need from you, the audience, is a mundane event. Think of something that is not generally newsworthy, something plain and everyday. And we're going to cut to our Broken News team to see how they report on this incident. So I think beginning this evening is going to be our anchors, and then of course they'll jump around and give us the whole story. And what is the story? The story is about the newspaper boy. I'm not quite sure what happened. We're gonna have
Yes, Paul, I'm sorry I have to interrupt you. We've got some breaking news here. We have to interrupt the suggestion box and the Vaudacity television. It seems as though I'm getting reports that there is a paper boy. This is extremely noteworthy because newspapers more or less don't exist anymore. Everything is online or on the interwebs, as it said. I can't really. I'm getting all right. So I'm going to cut now to our field reporter Dylan White, who he's with somebody. He's got a witness or someone. Dylan, are you there?
Thanks, Tom. Yes, this is an exciting story that we've got breaking down here. We've got somebody who is just on the scene with the paperboy or about the paperboy. We're not exactly sure. We've just arrived on the scene. We grabbed the first person we could find. Excuse me, can you please tell me what your involvement is with this story?
I'm the neighbor. No, I'm not muted. I speak perfectly clearly. Some people say that I'm the neighborhood gossip and, you know, that I poke my nose where it doesn't belong. But I say this is one of the times where it's absolutely worth it. Because I was up early this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was just making myself a coffee. You see, I normally like to put a little cream and a little sugar in my coffee. And I was just looking out the window like I normally do. And then suddenly I see this little boy riding his bike down the street, riding his bike. And I say, a little boy out here at 6 o'clock in the morning, what in the world is he doing? He reaches into the front basket of his bicycle. It's one of those bicycles with a little front basket on it, right? And he reaches it and he takes something and he throws it. He throws it at my door. And it goes boom, right against my door. And I say, what is this? What could this possibly be? So I go out and I look outside, and it is a newspaper. It is actual news written in print on a piece of paper. And I look at this boy and I say, what in the world is going on here? And he keeps riding down the street as if this is just an everyday occurrence for him. What is he doing? And I asked my husband and I said, what in the world is this thing? And he said, I ordered the newspaper. And I said, oh.
I'm sorry, your husband was actually able to get in a word in edgewise. That might be a separate story within itself.
Yes, my husband.
Thank you so much. Oh, we're going to go right back to you, Tom. Thank you so much.
Dylan. Thank you, Dylan.
Absolutely, thank you.
It's a shocking development, and it's really sweeping the nation. Next, we're going to Denny Siegel, who's in a helicopter. Denny, are you giving us a sky report? She's going to give an overview of what's going on. Denny, hello.
Yes, it is literally an overview, Tom. I'm hovering over the city, and I can tell you, very exciting. The morning light is breaking. It's a beautiful sight. Some people are actually coming out of their homes to retrieve their paper. In other cases, the paper is just sitting rather precariously on the front stoop. I'm concerned the sprinklers might go off. Some of the papers are not in plastic, Tom.
Denny, does it occur to you that people are expecting this, or is it unexpected?
I think it's completely shocking. One woman came out and launched into some sort of a Shakespearean length soliloquy until her husband shut her up. I don't know what. I could only see their mouths moving. Other people seem to be almost, shall we say, devil may care as they come out. So there's really a wide variety of reactions. It's impossible to tell, but we are going to keep an eye from the sky on this unfolding story, if you will.
All right. Well, thank you.
That we're covering.
Yes, got you. Thank you, Denny Siegel. Oh, this is a totally unexpected turn of events. Yes?
I'm about to sign off. This is my byline.
Yeah, byline. Yes, we got it. Next, Danny ROQUE with the sports. Danny.
Oh, my goodness. Did you all see the arm on that kid? He nailed that door like it was a running back. I've received calls from both UCLA and USC trying to find out where this kid is planning to go to college.
Oh, so there is a sport
football or the baseball team.
So it sounds like there's great potential for this. This might be
absolutely. I'm glad I wasn't standing in front of that newspaper when it came sailing toward that door.
Yes, it's shocking and sometimes violent. Thank you, Danny ROQUE.
But right accurate as hell.
Accurate as hell, as always, Danny ROQUE. Thank you. Next, the way this has impacted America. is sudden, swift, and hard. We go to Jane Brucker for our op-ed.
Isn't it time we admit that we have been calling newspaper boys a derogatory term? It is newspaper men, and about time that we all embraced newspaper men. Now, fake news will have you believe that there is something worth printing onto paper for these men, a lot of them under the age of 13, we have been informed. However, are they not men in their heart, men waiting to become American newspaper men, even in the light of the fake newspaper industry? Tom?
Yes, thank you. It just underlines and underscores the importance of news any way you can get it. Thank you. Paul, back to your little improv show.
Little?
Yeah, well, goodbye. We'll be back.
Little. That was some fascinating news. I wouldn't say that's broken. If that's broken, I don't want to be fixed. My dog is fixed. I don't want to be like my dog.
I also have a fixed dog. He's
Okay,
a 13-year-old Shepherd Terrier. Now Jerry said he said don't fix him. He said don't fix him. He said don't fix him. And I said, you know what? We're gonna fix him. I don't want to run over around the
game
neighborhood.
we're gonna play is called Oscar-winning moment. For this game, Denny's gonna host it. Dylan, Jane, and Tom are gonna play. What we need from you, the audience, is a personal problem. Go ahead and fill that chat with your personal problems. The more personal, the better. No, just any personal problem you can think of.
I've got a ton of them.
Let's see them in the chat, Jane.
Working the mute button.
Hang them out to dry. Oh, yeah. Some of us excel in technology where others don't. Some of us excel other ways. But with any personal problems, and Dylan, Tom, and Jane are going to perform a film about it. Denny's going to be the film hostess.
We only need one, one personal problem, right?
Oh, yeah, there we go. There's one. Getting out of bed. Getting out of bed is a personal problem.
That's great. That's a good one.
And as soon as we get our hosts back in here, we will...
I am here.
You are here. I think your camera's starting up.
I'm waiting to make a dramatic entrance.
Oh, okay. She's here. She's ready, waiting for me to stop flapping my jaws. Ladies and gentlemen, Oscar-winning moment.
Hello, and welcome to the Soho Film Festival and the Tribeca Film Festival, brought to you by Robert De Niro and this year's sponsor, Sit and Sleep. All of our films deal with issues around sleep, beds, and mattresses. You can leave off the last S, that's the S for sex. These are all R and up rated films. Our first one deals with the theme of getting out of bed. And we're going to see a clip from the movie ONE-HOUR.
Oh, babe, don't get out of bed yet. Stay here.
Well, I was just wondering if you wanted me to wake Herman over here. Herman? Nope. Should I wait?
Oh.
Oh.
Herman?
Is it morning again already?
That was quite a night.
Please, we are about to see Dylan White's bid for his Oscar-winning moment as the scene continues.
Can't believe it. Every night I go to bed hoping that the next day will never come, and then every day the next day comes. It's one day after another, and I'm not sure how much more of this I can take. Getting up every day, staring at the two of you. You don't know what this is like. It's tearing me apart inside, and the worst part about it is that I never learned to read.
Very dramatic. We now return you to ONE-HOUR.
I think you're looking at this the wrong way. We're lucky that we found each other.
Yeah, Herman. Herman, Is that you playing with my toes, or is that you, honey?
It was me.
Freeze! We now see Tom Carrozza's bid for his Oscar-winning moment.
Before I met you, Herman, before I met you, Matilda, I was just wandering around the streets like a drunk. I lived nowhere, I slept nowhere. But then I found you, and you found me, and we found each other, and the three of us have found each other, and we found a new way of staying in bed as long as we possibly can.
Ah, so moving back to the film.
Oh. So the both of you are pretty relaxed this morning. I see.
Huh?
It seems like last night there was more of a problem with the three of us in bed, but this morning you both seem very relaxed. And
Matilda, that's the beautiful thing about mornings. Each one is fresh and new.
That's the worst thing about mornings.
I was trying to decide whether I could live with Herman and his hatred of the dawn. But I guess I'm going to stay with you, darling. Herman, the time has come for you to get dressed and go.
No, wait. I've grown attached to Herman. You know, we have an awfully large bed. This has been working out quite well for me. It's a nice, cozy sandwich. I want him to stay.
You prefer Herman?
No, I just think the three of us together are a groovy thing.
Why, is that just because he can wear your pajamas perfectly just like you? Herman, I want you to take those pajamas off. They're his, and please go.
Yeah, Herman, take off the pajamas, but don't go.
Oh, I see. You're waiting for me to put on something and leave the two of you. This is what you've always wanted? Fine, I'm getting up. There!
You got out of bed. Matilda got out of bed, Herman. Look at that.
Good, more room for me.
Oh, I see.
We will now see Jane Brucker's bid for her Oscar-winning moment.
Fall asleep. Fall asleep, see if I care. See if I care one little iota. See if I even care. But you, I thought you loved me. I thought you loved me, and all this time you've been into Herman. Oh, it's like a nightingale that's been shot out from the sky. Herman, I love you too. It's you and me, and keep the pajamas on.
Get back in bed, Matilda. There's no point in getting out ever again.
Oh,
And those were
woken up on the wrong side.
three of the stellar performances from this new film.
Oh,
Three
wow.
Oscar-winning bids came out of it. And ladies
On
and
the
gentlemen,
way.
I've got the envelope.
Oh, yes.
There we are. The Oscar for Best Performance in a Film About Staying in Bed goes to Jane Brucker, Ennui.
Thank you so much. I really wasn't surprised.
Let's hear it for Dylan, Tom, and Jane. Great job, guys. Several Oscar-worthy mentions in there. Our next game is Questions Only. This is a game where all of our players are going to play, and we can the only dialogue we are allowed is to ask questions. And all of our performers, once again, are going to play this game. We need from the audience a period of time. Give us a period of time, and we will start the round. It's going to be 2 people at a time playing the scene, and then as we fall out, the next will take over until we cycle through.
And are we doing this?
Oh, yeah, we are.
Anyway, okay, I'm sure
Yeah,
we'll
we
get
are.
there soon. But all right, the first one in the chat is 1492. 1492 is the period of time that we are dealing with here. And I believe first and foremost is myself and Karen.
So, Columbus, Queen Isabella asks of you, what do you want this funding for?
Don't you think there is more out there?
What do you mean?
Could we be the only chunk of land floating in this sea?
What makes you think there would be another chunk of land?
Don't you dream of fresh starts and new beginnings?
I'm a queen. No, I like my life.
Hey, Columbus, man, how long is it going to take us to get to this new world?
How long have we been on the ocean?
Haven't you been keeping track?
Have there been 42 or 43 nights?
Why don't you count the stars and find out?
Do you have any patience, son?
Do we have a bathroom on board?
What's wrong with over the side?
Oh, I'm not supposed to hold it?
Oh.
Was it you going in the cannons last week?
Who told on me?
Is the young lad's name Dalton who wears the eye patch?
How do you know he wears an eye patch?
Haven't you ever seen him bumping into things as he walks about the deck?
You don't think he's just drunk?
Where does he get his whiskey?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Have you any whiskey?
Why don't you search me?
Hark, what is that speck on the horizon?
Are you seeing things again?
Could it be land?
What makes you think it's land?
Is that a bird?
Is that a plane?
What is a plane?
Are you not from the future?
No!
What? You didn't really did you really expect there to be nobody living on this continent, mister? I started with did.
That
There
was
was
all
a
right.
question.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it too. I allow it. Dylan's allowing it.
Continue.
Did
Were
you
you
really
here-
think that there were no people living on this on this continent before you got here, mister?
Do you think that you were really here first?
Aren't I tanner than you?
What kind of question is that?
Can't you see that I've been here much longer than you in this crazy boat?
What makes you think I won't be here longer than you?
Haven't you seen the rest of my tribe? We go back. Haven't you seen the rest of my tribe?
Is that who that is?
Muhammad and Lala, are you up yet?
You always have to yell?
Isn't it time you white guys got back on the boat and headed home?
Oh.
Don't you read future history?
Do I look like a soothsayer?
Did you say soothsayer or soothsayer?
Are Sioux's another kind of tribe or something? Are Sioux's another kind of tribe?
Does the strange pale invader have a wife?
Why do you sound like you're from another planet?
Did you not know that my indigenous language is different than yours?
Oh, is that what they mean by aliens?
Computer issues.
Are you the guys I heard bring rum?
Don't you rather have whiskey? Wouldn't you rather have whiskey?
I'll take anything that's free.
Oh, we got one more.
Just kidding.
Hey, what are you guys doing here, eh?
What, the Italians beat us here?
What do you think? What do you think?
Where's Columbus?
Do you know what Columbus did to me this morning?
Was it anything worse than he did to me?
Did he swindle you too?
He had the kid drink all my whiskey.
Okay, now it's over.
His questions only. Oh, that was a good time. And more good times on the way, of course, as we bring up our last game of the evening.
What?
Already?
It's gone
This
so
is show,
quick. Time
show
flies.
six. This is show 16.
It's the 16th show.
A lot.
Yeah, thank you everybody who's been there along the way. Some of you have been here all 16 shows, I'm sure. We appreciate you. If you appreciate this cast, of course, there are a bunch of ways to show it. One is watching us every week, especially when we play Swipe Left and other games that this cast has created here on the show. And we've got more. We've been talking. We've got a thread going throughout the weeks, and we communicate, and the core group rehearses every week, and they've got more fun, fresh, exciting games on the horizon. So be sure you join us here every Friday night, and we are going to wrap it up with Swipe Left, as I just mentioned, an original game here on the show in which we're looking for love on a dating app, and what we need from you guys are occupations for Swipe Left, and the swiper has to figure out, based on the pickup lines or the profiles that he reads, what occupation he is in order to find the love.
Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping.
So, for this game, all of our players should have their cameras on, ready to go, and bid for the love. Craig, I will give it to you, and I'm taking my ears out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Paul is a pasta maker.
All right, it's Friday night, and my favorite internet show just ended. I'm a little buzzed, and I'm looking for love. Swipe left.
Hey, I'm looking for someone to press my noodles.
Kinky. Swipe left.
I mean, some people might be limp, but I'd prefer you al dente.
Swipe left.
I prefer you steamy than cold.
Swipe left.
I'll get out of my clothes quicker than you can say pesto changeo.
I like the way this is going. Swipe left.
Danny, that's you.
Renaming the show. Danny, you're muted. Welcome to Danny.
I didn't know
You're
Denny
muted.
had gone in. I didn't see Denny.
Yeah, she went.
I didn't even
I
see
went,
her.
I'm naked already.
Swipe left.
Great. Come back again. I'd sure like to wrap you up and then save you for dinner.
Swipe left.
I'm looking for someone to get sauced with.
I'm going to swipe right because I love to drink, and I'm a pasta maker, or an Italian.
Ding, 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 ding. Bingo.
My turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Karen is a clown.
Looking for love, looking for love. Let's check out my app. Swipe left.
I'd like to see how many of me can fit in your Volkswagen, if you know what I mean.
Wow, swipe left.
Oh, I love a girl in ruffles.
Swipe left.
I'm so romantic. If we get married, I'll give you 3 rings.
swipe left, swipe left. I'm not ready for commitment.
Curious. Who does your beautiful makeup?
Love it. But swipe left, too needy. What else?
I've got big shoes too.
Woo! One more? Should I? Do we? Yeah, one more. Okay, let's swipe left. See what my options are.
Is your nose a third honker?
It is, cause I'm a clown, baby, and the sexiest clown you'll see. Pop my balloon.
It ain't water coming
right.
out of that flower.
Oh.
Okay, bye.
Okay,
Yeah,
bye.
just in time. Mm.
Dylan is a mummy roller.
Okay.
Roller?
He wraps the mummy. How's that?
Oh, okay.
All right. Unfortunate and dating. Swipe left.
I like a guy who's not afraid of the way a body stinks.
Swipe left.
The more I reread your profile, the more these feelings crept up on me.
Swipe left.
I certainly hope your parents approve of us dating. At least your daddy.
Swipe left.
Hey, whoever did your haircut, Egypt ya.
Swipe left.
I'm looking for a guy to pick my brain through my nose.
Swipe left.
If you move too fast, I'll say tut, tut, tut.
I'm gonna swipe right, even though I'm not 100% sure what I'm called, but basically I'm someone who performs mummification.
Mummification, 2 times 2 is 4.
Right.
All right, Jane's out.
Jane's out. Okay. Jane is a drive-through cashier.
A what? A what? How does that drive?
Drive-through.
Yeah, like a fast food
That's awesome.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, I bet I was the only person all alone on Thanksgiving in the whole wide world. Swipe left.
I'd like to take you out on a date. No, a date. No, just one date. No, I don't want all those. Fine, I'll take the whole pack of dates. That's fine.
What an intriguing, mysterious woman. Swipe left.
Denny.
I hope you'll make a change in my life.
Mysterious. Well, he should get together with that mysterious woman. Because let's swipe left.
Why don't you just hop in with me and we'll just head for the border, huh?
Ooh, vroom vroom, hot wheels. Let's swipe left.
No. Would you like to supersize that?
Yes, swipe left.
I want to take you out on a fantastic date. I got a lot of change in my cup holder, so I'm going to count it out real quick. If everyone could just hold on.
Hey, swipe left.
I just want to pull up to your second window.
Oh,
Whoa.
I'm gonna swipe right because I am a horny drive-through employee.
Ding, 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 ding. I don't even know what mine meant.
You know.
Everybody knows.
We all know what it meant.
Second window.
You've been to the second window.
Yeah.
Take your order. Don't you shout at that?
Is it
Denny out.
Oh, okay. I'm on my phone, so hang on. I got to figure this out. Technology. Hang on. Okay.
Okay. Denny is a wedding planner.
Hey. People who still use Roman numerals.com didn't work out. So
You
I guess
could
I'll
be
just-
just the woman to minister to me.
I didn't even swipe left yet. This computer's really watching me. Okay, minister to you, huh? Okay, interesting. I'm gonna swipe left though.
I've got a big organ you might be interested in.
Oh, I'm interested. I'm gonna save that one. Let's email that to myself and swipe left.
I'm not only going to need to smell your flowers, I need to see them first.
And I gotta read that again. That was blurry. He not only needs to smell my flowers, he needs to what?
I need to see your flower first.
Oh, it's considerate of him to retype it. Okay, I don't know. It's a little weird. Swipe left.
I want to taste all the kinds of cakes.
Intriguing. Let's give Med one more shot. Swipe left.
I think you and I will line up around 6. We'll have cocktails around 6:30, dinner at 7, maybe dance around 8, and then I'll make my grand entrance.
I like this guy. He's a planner. All right. One more swipe left, just the heck of it.
Ooh, if anybody has an objection to you and me getting together, now is the time. Speak now.
You know what? I don't have any objection. I'm going to swipe right because I'm a wedding planner.
Really? Yeah.
Very good.
How's that song go again? Da 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 da. Right.
Got it. Next is Danny. He's probably out.
Is he here, Danny?
Can we go ahead and
So what's
try
Danny?
it?
Are you here, Danny?
Danny, you okay?
Maybe we
Teaching the next.
So we give it to Tom?
Give it to
give
Tom.
it to Tom
I don't-
all night long.
I don't
Okay.
think Danny's. I think Danny turned off his screen to tell us he was going away. No.
Well,
we don't.
He's been off for a while, so
If he comes back, we'll do another one. Oh, I
we'll
have
do
to take
another
out-
one.
all right.
Take off your headphones. What's Tom?
Tom is a bartender.
Holidaysforlosers.com has sent me a free one-day trial. All right, I'm gonna find love. Swipe left.
You want a salty rim?
Ooh, the salty one. Those hurt. I've read. Okay, swipe left.
Can I just get anyone? Can I just any date at all? I don't even care anymore. Someone?
Yeah, I'm like that too. Huh? Yeah, the holidays and everything. All right, swipe left.
I'll show you my cocktail.
Oh, intriguing. Swipe left.
Ooh, I'd love to sample your stool.
What?
Rick.
What dating websites do you go on, Jane?
I think I read that wrong. Anyway, swipe left.
Will I go out with you? Of course.
Swipe left. Yeah, you.
Danny, you're muted.
I don't think he is.
Keep going. Keep going.
It's all you.
No, I know. Jump. What do you mean it's all me?
You're the last one.
Yeah, well, I'm
So I guess you got to swipe right, Tom.
yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
he's gotta go with me.
Yeah, swipe right. I like a man who shows up out of nowhere. Whoa.
What are you? What are you?
It must be a bartender, right? First time I've ever guessed.
Don't go anywhere, Danny. It's your
Danny,
turn.
come back. Danny, come back.
Here, I'm here.
Danny, come back.
All right.
There you are.
We missed you, so now it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh,
he's-
Okay.
No, you're.
Okay. Danny is a pirate.
Danny, come back. What's that song?
Danny, come
Danny,
back.
come back.
I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah, can you hear us?
Ready, Dave?
Yeah.
You ready to get to swiping? Go ahead.
Get the swipe in. Okay, let's see who I've got out there first I can get a hold of. Swipe left.
You could drop anchor with me anytime.
Wow. I guess I'm going to swipe left and see what else is out there.
You interested? I can't do that one.
Yeah, you can. Do it.
Have you ever been in the hole?
With a salty rim?
Oh.
Sampling stools.
Yeah.
You beat me to it. Can't say I have, but let me swipe left and see what other options might be available.
See if you can find this booty.
Wow, it's good. I'm glad I kept going. Let's see what else we got. A little swipe left.
Oh, that wood's not a leg.
Whoa!
Swipe left.
Ooh, two one-eyed men and one.
Well, I'm gonna swipe right.
Wow, you didn't meet me
One
yet,
more.
kid.
I'm sorry, one more?
Yeah.
You know,
Sorry.
up till
I'm gonna swipe left. I got one more option.
up till now, I've lived a solo life, but I'd really like to pair it.
Really? Well, I guess I'm gonna swipe right here, but baby, don't get hooked on me. Even though I'm a pirate.
Already hooked, baby. Already hooked.
You could walk my plank anytime.
Oh. Well, I love happy endings. We all found love at the end of the show. Let's hear it for all of our performers this evening. Tom Carrozza, Karen Bond, Danny ROQUE, Denny Siegel, Dylan White, Jane Brucker. I'm Paul Carganilla. Thank you to our techs behind the scenes, Sam Mikulich, producer Craig Jackman, and our social media team, of course, Heather, Dari, Christina, our whole street team here on the Vaudacity Network. We hope to see you tomorrow night on Polly's online variety show starting at 6 p.m. But we're here every Friday night with the Vaudacity Improv players here with the suggestion box. We'll see you next Friday at 8 p.m. Let's have one more hand for our players. And if you want to show them some appreciation with a pay what you can ticket, there is the Venmo at the bottom. Online variety show on Venmo. That'll get split up amongst the cast. We're on PayPal too. PayPal.me/online variety show. Thank you guys so much for another fun week. We'll see you next Friday night for another episode of the Suggestion Box.